What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Catacombs. So I just finished listening to a Obsidian video, and he's talking about the Passport Bros again, and he has on a couple of women on the panel talking about. Actually, I've been seeing a lot of this lately. A lot of women talking about the Passport Bros and stuff like that, saying really disparaging things. They're shaming them, saying things like, well, you couldn't get a woman here, that's why you running over there, and you went over there to all they're gonna do over there is use you for your money. And I'm like, I mean, that's kind of what's happening in the States. That's kind of what's happening in the West. I mean, these guys are being used for their money. Most men are. I mean, right now, if you really think about it, most men are just looked at as ATM machines, just wallets. And if you don't have enough to give it up, you know, to do all of the spending and buying and all that stuff, being, you know, the traditional man, then a lot of the times you're just pretty much discarded. A lot of men know that. But these passport bros are leaving for kind of the same reasons that they've always left. Well, a lot of black men decided to go with, like Becky or whatnot. It is true. They can't get black women. It's the truth. But the reason why they can't get the black women is because they don't fit the type of, or the stereotype that black women see black men as what they believe what black men should be. Those passport bros are the guys that they are considered the lames. There was a girl, I think it was TikTok or whatever have you, said that you're being whitewashed, like you talking on proper. No woman wants that. No black woman wants that. So, you know, you can't talk with proper English, even though that's your first language. You can't talk with proper English. You can't be well dressed. You can't carry yourself like a responsible adult. You can't do any of that stuff. When it comes to black women, you got to be the drug dealer. You got to be the scammer. You got to be thugged out. You just have to have some type of edge to you. And if you don't have that as a black dude, mind you, that everything I just said is required for black men. If you're a white dude, you can be nerdy, you can be proper, you can speak proper English, you can carry yourself well, you can actually be responsible if you're a white dude. But if you're a black guy, a black dude, you can't be that. You have to be irresponsible. You have to be loose with money. You have to be criminal minded. You have to be thugged out. You gotta be a drug dealer, a scammer, and all that other dumb shit. You have to be that. You gotta be edgy, in order to be able to hold the attention of black women. You could be cute, and that'll get you in the door, but that'll get you pushed. But your personality will get you pushed back out the door. So these guys are saying, you know what? This is what it is. This is what I've had to deal with all this time. So okay, cool. I'll get my passport and roll out and find somebody else. Another black woman outside the States, outside the West, maybe in Africa, maybe in the East, maybe in the Caribbean, maybe, or in the South America, because there's Afro-Latinas down there. And if I can't do that, then I'll just go with a non-black woman entirely. And the crazy thing is that these guys are being shamed for that, but they are the same guys that a lot of these black women who are complaining or shouting to the rooftops online and stuff like that, these are the guys that y'all don't want. And Obsidian was making a point of that. Like, these guys are getting their passports and they're leaving. They're leaving y'all with the Pookies and the Ray Rays, whom you all really want. And at the end of the day, y'all want the Pookies and the Ray Rays. So why is it that you're upset that the passport bros, the guys that you do not want, are leaving? Why are you upset about it? And Obsidian said something that was actually pretty, for me, it was like, damn, that actually makes a lot of sense. And black women, the women who are shaming these guys for just saying, you know what, okay, fine, y'all don't want me, y'all don't want us, we're going over here. These black women who are complaining are the women who want the right to first refusal. They want to be the first women that tell you no, that tell you you're not good enough, that tell you you're a lame, that tell you you're whitewashed, that tell you you're too proper, that tell you you're not thugged out enough, that tell you you're too nice, that tell you you're not tall enough, that tell you you don't have enough swagger, that tell you, wow, you don't sell drugs, fine, you're not a scammer, oh no, I can't deal with you. They want to be able to refuse you. And that's what Obsidian was saying. And I said, wow, that's actually pretty accurate. Because even myself, I was like, why are they making all these TikTok videos, Instagram videos, and whatnot, screaming and carrying on, saying, why are y'all announcing to the world that y'all leaving? We don't want you. Well, the guys who are online talking about the passport bros, this, that, and the third, they're not really speaking to the women. They're speaking to other men who have the same frustrations as they do. And they're saying, hey, man, if you got all these frustrations, just to hell with it, man. Get your passport and mob out. Plain and simple. Like the young man, I think he was 23 or something like that, who had the viral video who said, don't even mess with these women now. Just get your passport and leave. They was going ham on him. That video went viral. He wasn't talking to women. He was talking to the men. And a lot of these women took it as, well, y'all announcing it to the world like we care. Like it's obvious that you do care. Because you're making TikTok after TikTok after TikTok after Instagram video after Instagram video talking about how the passport bros are lame, how they're just going over there to get robbed and all this other dumb shit. Like, come on, man. Oh, y'all broke anyway. That's why you're going over there. Well, first of all, it costs money to get a passport. It costs money to get a plane ticket. It costs money to have a place to stay wherever the hell you end up at. It costs money to stay there, not for just 1 or 2 days, but for a week or two. It costs money to do that. People who are broke aren't traveling like that. So these guys, they have disposable income. They may not be balling, but they have disposable income to leave. And y'all are upset about it. And they're making videos talking about how much of a good time that they're having. Some of them may be exaggerating, but a lot of them maybe not. And they're having a good time with the women down there. Sure, some of them are being finessed. Some of them are being used for their money, but they don't have to pay as much money to be entertained down there. The cost, the ROI, the return on investment is a lot greater than what it would be up here. And down there, they don't have to deal with somebody calling them a lame, somebody calling them dusty, this, that, and the third, all this other bullshit that they have to deal with while they're in the States or in any other Western country. So they go to those countries and they get a lot more for their money. Because here, we're going to be paying anyway. But the price is higher here. And on top of that, you're being insulted. You're being disrespected while you're paying out the ass to deal with the women who don't even like you in the first fucking place. So that I was listening to that video with Obsidian with his panel. He had women on there too. And they said the same thing. Why y'all announcing this, that, and the third that y'all got your passports on? Just go. Like they've already gone. A lot of the men who are talking about getting their passports, they already have their passports. They're just relaying the information. They're saying, hey, I've already done this and you can do it too. Just stop worrying about these women and come down here or come over here. Just roll out, man. Broaden your horizons. You know, what's the saying, save yourself, black man. A lot of black men who a lot of these women don't even want anyway are saving themselves. They deserve happiness too. And they're saying that, okay, fine. You want the Pookies and the Ray Rays? Then we're going to go ahead and bow out gracefully, take our resources that we've accumulated, go over here with these women who are a little bit more accommodating, and y'all can have the Pookies and the Ray Rays that you so desperately want. That's who y'all want. That's who y'all have y'all babies with. That's who y'all are having sex with on a regular basis. It's very true right now that women are having way more sex than men are across the board, not just in the black community. And y'all are having sex with all of the same men. There's one guy having sex with 50 women, and you have the other 49 men aren't getting any action or getting very little action, so they have to go elsewhere. So I thought that was crazy to listen to. That's a whole series. He has a bunch of videos of that exchange between him and he calls them the clackling hens and whatnot. But I thought that was really, really wild that he pointed that out. Like, hey, we're gone. Y'all, the only thing that will be left are the Pookies and the Ray Rays. That's who y'all want anyway. So why are you upset that the guys who you don't want are gone? They're heading out. Just leave it alone. But I'm going to leave it there. I think this went on too long. This went on longer than I thought it was going to go on. And yeah, man. Until the next one, y'all be easy.